The biblical principle of borders was individuals can move freely, governments can't. The same principle protected the nation from foreign invaders, for a foreign invasion was a foreign government overstepping its boundaries. Few things reveal more clearly the foolishness of modern American Christianity than this inability to distinguish between immigration and invasion. And the difference is very clear. One is an act by individuals and therefore is legitimate and allowed, and the other is an act of a government overstepping its boundaries. But today we have turned the biblical concept of boundary on its head. We believe our government has the right to overstep any boundary around the world, and we cheer for our government invading other nations and murdering civilians and children around the world. And we have supported laws that actually limit the freedom of individuals. And then we wonder why that same government oversteps its boundaries at home and limits our freedom. We have ourselves to blame as Christians, as a church, and as conservatives. Liberals did not cause this to us. We did it ourselves with our biblical ignorance and our eager adoption of pagan, anti-Christian concepts and ideologies concerning civil government, borders, and immigration. Do not be forgetful, the author of Hebrews says in 13:2, to show love for strangers. In our Bibles, it's hospitality, but the Greek word for hospitality is actually philoxenia, which means exactly love for strangers. To show love for strangers, for by this some have entertained angels without knowing it. Oh, they will never appear in the form of a Mexican, right? Those angels. But we, the American church, have demanded from our government to legislate hatred to strangers, to take away their liberty, and to deny them justice, asking for man's laws over the law of God. Depart from me, accursed ones, Jesus will say in the day of judgment, for I was a stranger, and you did not invite me. Matthew 25:43. On this specific issue as a church, we have been paying lip service to Christ, while at the same time we have demanded that our government kick the strangers out. And then we have been wondering why Jesus is not here to bless our efforts in turning America back. Well, could it be that he is not here because he has obeyed our immigration laws? Could it be that he is one of those deported strangers? You think Jesus would for sure be flying the stars and stripes today and not present himself as a stranger to you? To test you? Could it be that we have sealed the fate of America by abandoning our true Christian heritage, buying wholesale the ideology of the enemy concerning strangers? Could it be that we have been hypocritically babbling about evangelism and preaching the gospel and missions, and when God sends us people to evangelize right here at our front door, we have demanded that they be deported or gunned down? And could it be that the creeping totalitarianism in the United States is largely due to our own blindness in giving the civil government power over individuals that God never gave it?